One of the things I say is there was a left-right pro-civil liberties coalition that I would very much like to see revived, including a lot of New Dealers who don't like this stuff and oppose it. And we don't have that today, but I wish we did, not to the same extent. A lot of people on the left just are not going to go through for this stuff.
I've talked about this a lot, and I definitely wanted to. I assume that you've noticed that your historical research very much invokes and echoes and rhymes with current events coming from our government, and it's some of us are aware of countries like Australia actually created so-called concentration camps to put people that tested positive for COVID, all of these things, but particularly the civil liberties, the intimidation of people speaking their minds, and there is this emerging coalition of civil libertarians and anti-authoritarians, very much being driven by people that would have identified on the left. They thought they were good progressives, but their version of progressivism was robust free speech and the freedom to associate and gather and all of these things that we thought were sort of settled American values. But you're seeing that we keep making the same mistakes over and over again.
Yeah, we're having sedition trials again, right? Historians traditionally had condemned sedition trials because what's sedition, right? Whatever you want it to be, right? I mean, it's not defined, but we've had people convicted of sedition when there were other perfectly good laws to convict people on J6, such as trespass, assault, right? We've got laws on the books to go after people who do things, like assault the Capitol or whatever. We got ways to do that. Now we're going down the road of sedition. Now on the left, and I wish more conservatives were denouncing this, we're starting to see states prosecute people for domestic terrorism, like in Atlanta. Same time the Trump trial is occurring, there are domestic terrorism prosecutions going on against left-wing environmentalist types. It's a grab bag, right? We're seeing this come back. And I've been dismayed by the lack of willingness to say, wait a minute, we tried sedition trials. We don't want to do this again. I've seen very few people doing that. But they were so notorious during World War II, there was a mass sedition trial. Does sound familiar? Of 30 people in Washington who were accused of promoting insubordination in the military under the sedition laws, and didn't even know people in many cases, each other. They were scooped up from all around the country. A mass trial. The trial eventually gets a lot of criticism from civil libertarians, including New Dealers, some New Dealers who said this is just going too far. And it ends because the judge dies. And some say that the antics of the defendants, 30 really odd characters in the courtroom, killed him. But they just said, no, we don't want to continue this. And it falls apart.